thought the guys did a good job today. It was our next Tuesday. This Tuesday was a lot better than last Tuesday, even though it's a Monday. Questions?
So you thought they rebounded a little bit better from yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday was just the Thursday deal. We're done with that. We're wearing pads from now on Thursday. I ain't doing that anymore. So that's really our fault. I mean, I talked to Will and some of the list that coach. You just can't get a look, you know. So we practice on Thursday mornings. We got plenty of time to rest before the game. So we got to get the work done, and so we're going to change that up a little bit. I think a lot of that had to do with organization and just kind of how we were structuring that. And got a lot of newcomers just not ready to handle that. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Ogier had some of the slow start to camp. I know it was dinged too.
Some injuries.
Yeah. But just talk about his progression the last couple weeks.
I'm really proud of Kevin. I mean, what a great story. One of the best things I've done since I've been here is give him a scholarship. He's taken great ownership in those freshman receivers. The leadership that he's provided as a senior this spring. I think even with Rick, you know, I think Rick is a much improved player. But Kevin is kind of the old man of that bunch, and you know, I really like. He's a guy that loves this program and he loves his teammates, and I'm really proud. He is the leader of that wide receiver bunch. He does a great job. He was slowed early in the year with you know, some injury. I think a pulled growing or something like that, and he's back doing well. And he's the guy who's got to be out there practicing every day to you know, just to be sharp fundamentally.
You had a year-boy in the Tillman jersey today along with Darby. What has he done to earn this camp?
He brought it every rep, every day. He's leading by example. And again, that's, you know, there's no question number 4 does that every day, and the Boy has done it at this point. It's harder to keep those jerseys than it is to get them. So they've got to keep them. And then we also, those are not just a defensive deal. That's an offense and a defensive deal. And we've got to get some guys on offense and those things as well. But you know, if I put one on somebody on offense, it'd be Taylor right now. I think he's done it. He's been the one that done so. And then I think Cody Kabinski is pretty close in Fink over there. So you know, we just got to make sure that look out here. If you can see 11 of them, we got a chance. Right now we only got 2, so we got a ways to go.
How's Kyle Middlebrooks responded from that knee injury last
Good.
year?
I think a lot of his deal is mental. He's got to know he's ready to go. He is. I mean, I think he's full strength. And you know, I think we're going to have to use him, and we're going to need him. If not, he does have a red shirt here. We would red shirt, and we've talked about that, but I don't see that happening. I think we're going to need him, and I think he's looked very good since he's been back.
Yeah, Cam spoke about the green jersey today. How's his progression been? Cam Smith?
Oh, Cam. Yeah, it's been slow. You know, he had you know, pulled muscle, and it's been some work. Doctors got him ready to go, and he's hopefully. I didn't see how much workout he did today, but hopefully he got through it, did well. And we got Joe. Joe, I think he's got a couple of days back doing non-contact stuff. Joe Morris is today, so that was big, and hopefully Enrique will be cleared here soon.
Marcus Hardison making strides, or where's he at?
You know, it's been slow going, to be honest with you. I mean, it's you know, you have to strain him. You know, you can't. You know, he's just not been coached the way we coach. And what I mean, the complexities of things. It ain't just get up and just do whatever you want to do. You got to. And I'm not saying that's what he did in junior college. I'm saying he didn't come from a system like ours. And he's fought it a little bit. I think that but he's a good kid, and he's responding. And we cannot have him being a backup. He's too good a player. He's too good a talent. He's so much better than that, and that's what I've talked to him about. But it has been difficult because, you know, everybody wants to attack, but you got to know where you're attacking, you know. And so he's learning, and he'll get there. But I've been pretty hard on him and been pushing him. So has Coach Ship, and you know, we'll get him there.
As for your starters on the defensive line, as good as they were last year, how much do you think they've done to be even better this year?
Yeah, I don't know how. I would tell you that I think Will's a lot better than he was last year. Both him and Carl physically are better. You know, I think Davon's has been better. You know, he's just got to practice every day. You know, and he struggles with that at times. But you know, I tell you, he was one of the hardest working guys in our program in the summer. Gannon Conway's been if I picked a guy of the camp, it's him. I really never ever thought I would stand there and tell you that Gannon was starting. not only is he's starting to, he's getting a little jiggle in there, and then he looks like an athlete. And I'm going like, wow, you know, I mean, so he's got a lot he can get better on, and so, you know, I consider him and Davon both starters at that position. We got Junior in there as a kind of a pass rush specialist kind of guy, is what I see Junior's role. Obviously, Carl Will, every down guy. And we got to have Marcus be a starter with Jackson inside. And then we've got Big Mo down to 370 right now, so we're making him run center every day. So hopefully we can get him down to 350, and I think he could, you know, play 10 or 15 snaps a game. So that's kind of right now what I'm looking at. And then we think O'Grady and Jake are guys that can be role guys, you know, and they just got to keep getting better to do that. But right now, I think the key person on the defensive line that has to develop is Marcus. And Marcus is probably truly a 3 technique. We tried to play him in. He's an inside guy. He's truly probably a 3 technique. We've got him working in nose, and then, you know, once he learns that, we'll have him back up to 3 as well. So, you know, I think I mean, no question, I like we're a lot better on the defensive line than we were last year, because our best players are better and we have better depth. But we're a long way from being where I think we should be.
The 2 guys in the Tillman jersey now, how would you say the leadership committee has progressed for the offseason?
Well, I think we've made great strides. Obviously, I think you know, having the leadership group work with our guys, and it's just got to be, you know, everything that you do in the first year is all Coach Graham's, and it's got to be their team. They have to take over their team, take charge of their team, right? And it's just like I've said more times this year, grab a knee if you got your hat off, more than I did last year. You know what I'm saying? And discipline is something that you do every single day. And so, you know, we have 25 newcomers. We got to make sure that we better be. My goal is not to be as disciplined as we were last year. We better be more disciplined. And so it's the little things that you have to embrace. But I think we've grown. And I think that's something I can't evaluate right now. I'll tell you after we get this season started and we get through this season, you'll know, you'll see it on the field what kind of leadership, because obviously there's going to be challenges ahead of us, and how we respond to that's going to be key.